Welcome back, y'all, to the Text and Q podcast, episode 7. It's your boy Tex holding down for the Southside non-time bot, and we got Miss Q over there. What up? Look, oh my God. Hey, she tired, y'all. Go ahead and tell us what you got going on. Hey, y'all, they cute. Hey, y'all, they cute.
It's your girl Q. What's up? It's spring break,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm excited. But I guess that means team no sleep. 'Cause I ain't really slept.
Why
You
you
know,
ain't slept?
I was just up last night. I was watching a show on Netflix. Then I was just watching it.
What
And
show?
next thing you know, it was almost 6 o'clock. It's called the Secret Millionaire or $1 Million Secret.
You ain't telling me about no Netflix show. Now, if
Huh?
y'all don't know, let me tell y'all about Q. I done put Q on to some shows, y'all, and we watched these shows. Now all of a sudden, she was up till 6 in the morning watching some mystery show that nobody knew about called Slumdog Millionaire or something. Go ahead. You know what I mean?
Well, I had to bet it first, but it ended terribly. So I wasn't
You
gonna
had to what it first?
bet it.
What that mean? Like what?
Like make sure it was a good show.
Oh, but you ain't like it. But she was up till 6 though, y'all.
I mean, I wanted to see how it played out, but I don't like how it ended. So
What kind of show was it? Since anybody else saw it.
it's a competition show. It was like 12 people were in a like a house or whatever, and one person $1 million gets they each have a box, and
Mm-hmm.
$1 is placed into one of their boxes, and they have to try to figure out who the millionaire is and like vote them out. And then if they get voted out, then the $1 million moves to somebody else. Basically, the object of the game is to end up with $1 million in your box at the end. So
See, that's the thing, bro. I want to be like so bad. Like, don't. I be want to do it all. Don't vote me off. Whatever you need, don't vote me off, man. But
well, you want to keep it you want it to be a secret. Like you don't want them to know that you had the money.
how
And
do I
then
not
see
get voted off though? That's why I need to know all
that's
the
the
people
thing. You have to gain the trust of the other people.
by cooking good.
No, just by like, cause they compete in competitions, and the millionaire gets like a secret agenda that they have to do. Like they have to get like one of them was um get people to scream
Mm-hmm.
or get people to say get three different people to say Justin Timberlake's name.
Mm-hmm.
Like so, you want to stay under the radar, and like people are gonna be looking for odd behavior.
Like
So
singing Justin Bieber song, like baby,
yeah, just off
baby,
random. Yeah, so you want
no.
to fly under the radar, but also you want to, have strategy and get in good with the other people. So, but I don't like how it. Like I said, I don't like how it ended. I don't like how they did. Who
Well,
won?
since Q
Whatever.
watched the show without her pod made text, and since ain't nobody else gonna watch it, why you ain't like how it ended? How did it end, Q? Anybody else gonna watch it? How did it end?
I watch it.
Why you ain't like the ending?
I didn't like who won.
Oh, you ain't
Like
like
so,
the.
the money moved like 4 times. It's 12 people, so everybody don't even get a chance at the money.
Mm.
So yeah, all the
You,
black people got voted off. Like,
hey, now. Oh, hey, now. Speaking of endings, you know what ending I ain't like? Squid
what?
Game, the live ending. That was so trash.
I never watched Squid Games, like any of them.
Yeah, as y'all can see, this is why I be putting Q on y'all to the show.
Yeah, it was before I met you, so you know.
She don't be watching nothing. And then when she do decide to choose to watch them, now she like
Oh
the ending.
my
I
god.
guess she don't like the ending because ain't nobody tell her to watch no dang chef show with some millionaire boxes and got to cook and get voted off. So
Well, I just wanted to put something on to kind of go to sleep to, and then
no, I'm playing with you. Also, is that coffee?
no, it's tea.
Oh, another reason why. Well, first of all, what you got going on, man? Tell us where you about to be at for spring
Um,
break.
so I'm about to go on a cruise. Me and my
Mhm.
daughter. We're going to Bahamas.
Ooh,
So
for how long?
five. Well, we leave Monday, come back Friday. So 5 days, 4 nights.
Ooh, somebody got some money. That's gonna be nice.
Oh my
You said
god.
you ain't been on a cruise. Yeah. Yeah. We know them cruise, but too. So and then y'all gonna what was I about to say? We're out of where?
Fort Lauderdale. We fly out tomorrow.
Oh yeah, flying to Florida. Okay.
We're gonna get there.
I mean, my cruise out of South Carolina. Joke. You joke.
Well, yeah, South Carolina you can drive, but Florida,
Yeah.
no.
Oh, yeah. I thought you could leave out of Baltimore too, right? No.
Yeah, but that boat, you gonna be on land. I mean, yeah, you gonna be on the water for a long time before it stop anywhere.
Oh, see, we got to factor those in. Trying to
Yeah.
get back on that. Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm nervous. I've been on a couple cruises, but I was like before I had a kid, so I was like with my family, my mom, everything was under her, so she took care of all the paperwork and all that stuff. So this is my first time going as an adult, and then also, having to be the adult. So I
Yeah.
just want to make sure I have all my ducks in a row. I have everything. It's not our
Man,
first trip together, but I was reading all the fine print and stuff, making sure I have all our documents and all that stuff. So
look at it. Hey, one thing about women, y'all be doing all that extra stuff. Men just tell me what I need to bring. We ain't gotta read no documents. We just need. Oh, I need this. I need my passport. Boom. I need my boom. We out there. But the women, no, let's read. We gotta
well, that's why
rule
women
number
need
38 in the
to
book
advance.
says like no.
What'd you say?
Rule number 38 in the book says like no. We don't be doing that. Y'all be doing that.
No, because yeah, well, I mean that's why women are women and men are men because we are planners,
Shout
we
out
are
to
very
y'all for being yeah.
strategic. Yeah, especially black women.
Yeah, or you stay up all night and check them boxes before y'all get on out of here. Uh, but we usually do it Sunday, but she leaving Sunday, so this is Saturday. So by the time y'all see it, it'll be Sunday. You know what I mean? But we gonna keep the train rolling. That's why we was like, let's do it Saturday for our people. You know what I'm talking about? But we got some good stuff to talk about today. Oh, where you want to start?
Oh, well, since you want to talk about money, let's talk about niggas and money. It's
Mm,
about black people and money and how we spend it.
okay.
Um, I'm asking you this: when black people first, what is the first sign or like the first thing that black people want to spend money on when they get it? Like if they come up, what's
Yeah.
like the first thing that they want to buy? First way to show that now that they have money.
Turned up with my niggas. Hey, if you gonna get some jewelry, if you gonna get some clothes, some shoes, you know what I'm saying? You gonna pop out and show out. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know. What
Yeah, it's gonna be
what's
things. Or like if you want to go bigger, a vehicle.
yeah, car? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. All stuff that don't
Is that not a good
increase
choice?
the value. Like once you buy it, it's no value to it or it's less value to it. Like
All right,
no.
we need a little bit more context. Like what we like
So it's just something I think about because
mhm.
like the area that I live in, I've been in my house for almost literally 10 years next month. Um, Before my daughter was not even one when I bought my house. Um,
Ooh, 10 years at home owner. Hey, this is why cute. This is why cute, y'all. Hey, this is why. Hey, get y'all ducks in a row. Dot y'all T's on them documents and read them. You know what I'm saying? And make sure y'all listen to what she talk about with the money because that's a 10-year homeowner right there, y'all. Y'all go
yeah,
ahead.
I've been living in poverty for 10 years. But so before my daughter started school, I thought this was like black people that live in my neighborhood. But I thought it was like a
Mm,
predominantly white neighborhood. Like I thought the area was predominantly white
mm.
because I lived here before I moved to this particular neighborhood, and I just, it's a nice mixed area. But then um, once she started school, and when we went to open house when she was in kindergarten, her school is like 90% black.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, look at all these little black and brown babies. So that's nice. I'm like, oh, so we live in a, predominantly black area. I
Mm,
didn't know. Because her school is right on the corner from our house. And then when I started teaching, my school is right across the street from her school. So of course, same demographic, like, black. Um, but then I see started noticing the cars that the parents are driving.
Mm.
And I started noticing the children, the clothes the children are wearing, the
Mm.
bags the children are carrying, the shoes that the kids are wearing. And I'm just like,
Bags. Like
bags.
book bags?
Sure, but purses.
What age? You talking high school, right?
High school.
Bags? We ain't never seen that when we
Bags.
was in high school. What bags did they wear in high school?
Louis, YSL,
Nah, bro.
boys wearing a Louis hats. Like kids be getting in fights over Louis hats,
I was just about to
citizen
say that.
citizen watches. Yeah, it's and I'm just like boy kids be wearing Balenciaga,
Mm.
Gucci.
Ooh, hey,
Um,
but look, shout out to our people getting that money.
but so
Oh,
you got, the latest I ain't gonna talk about Jordans and stuff because I feel like that's
yeah, yeah.
that's always been a thing. Um, but like I had a kid who had a MCM backpack. Those about at least $1,000,
A
probably
who?
more than that. MCM, that's a brand. They
Oh,
make purses.
yeah.
Most women carry them or whatever.
Mm.
So a kid had a backpack, it was a boy, but always, Miss Q, can I get a pencil? Like kids be carrying, these expensive purses, expensive backpacks, wearing these nice clothes and stuff like that, and that's great. But you'll never have what you need for class.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? So it's like priorities. Or they ain't never been nowhere. Like ain't never been no plane. They ain't never been out of Baltimore. Like
Uh-huh.
so it's like y'all put all the stock into things.
Yeah, material things. Miss Q
Yeah.
said, if y'all ain't never been flown out, take that stuff out. Y'all get, hey, hey,
I'm
hey,
just saying, like, it's
hey.
cool to like nice stuff. Like, we all like nice things or whatever.
Yeah,
But it's like you spending $300, $400 on a pair of shoes. Your boy, your 14, 15-year-old boy, about to outgrow. You know what
right.
I mean? Like, so what you gonna buy another $400, $500 pair of shoes? And prom's about to come up, so you already
They
know
gonna be
what.
showing out for
Oh
prom.
yeah, kids. Because so I'm one of the advisors for the junior class at my school. So I'm hosting the prom, whatever. And so the kids getting dresses made, getting suits made, mind you, junior prom. So they
Mm,
still got a whole nother prom next year. And then they
mm.
got, the whole send off thing. And they gonna be wearing the McQueen shoes, Lamb bands is what I heard.
It's like an
Like,
event, the pop out like the event. These kids.
yeah, getting nice cars and all that stuff. And it's like that's great and everything, but it's like it's one night.
Right.
But I mean, I, if you're doing well and you can afford it, wonderful.
What you
But
did? What you did for
I'm
your prom? What you did? You was in the. How you get to your prom?
we had a limo. Those same people don't
Yeah.
even do limos no more. They
Yeah.
do like cars.
And
Like,
the limos is the fun part. All your friends and
yeah,
stuff.
you and all
You know
your
what I
people,
mean?
yeah.
Nobody got to drive.
Nope, we just chilling back there, like riding around. Somebody else taking us around and stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, it was just different. So yeah, I mean, it was just something I just noticed, and I'm just like,
Hey, times
I
is
just feel like, yeah,
changing.
I just think we put value in some of the wrong things
Material things.
sometimes. Yeah.
It's
And it's
cause
like,
it's
so
cause
and then it's like, who's it for? Who's it really? Is it
you
for
know who
you?
it's for? It's for the other people that's walking around with it.
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah.
oh, they got it. I don't
Yep.
want to seem like I don't got it, but
Yep.
I wish my kids be talking about some daddy at that age. Hey, no, you better get you some regular Nikes or something. Y'all try mine, bro. How your grades look? How about
Yeah,
that?
that
Hey,
that that is the part too.
come
Because
on.
you buying these $400, $500 pairs of shoes or these expensive bags for kids who got D's and E's.
$500 shoes. That can be four pairs of shoes right there. That could be a whole lot of new clothes. And then not to mention this designer stuff, not the bad stuff. The clothes be butt and they be real regular.
Yes, he's buying it. Literally, it's a regular T-shirt with a name on it.
Yes.
Okay, you really just getting it because other people have it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like certain alcohol. Like you buying Casamigos or 1942 because it's trendy or it's expensive and you want to show status. That's not even the best. Neither of those are great tequilas. You know what I mean? Like,
What's the great tequila cue? Let us know. Come on. Let us know what tequila make. Hold on, hold on. Let us know what's the tequila that what's that good stuff.
I prefer regular Don Julio Reposado. But there's
Oh,
other, you know what I mean? There's other ones. Like they're not awful, and I'm not a tequila connoisseur anyway. But I'm just saying there are better ones than the ones
mm,
that the rappers are drinking, or you want the bottle just because it's $100 and you have it. Okay, you
yeah.
know what I mean? So I just I just want us to do better. I want us to. What about your kid's college account?
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Goodness
Or like
gracious.
you buying all that stuff and no shade, you live in an apartment. That's fine, but you don't have any assets. You have nothing that's gonna grow.
Yeah.
So,
And it's the parents' fault too, though. Like what?
oh, 1,000%. That's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about the kids. I'm talking about the
Oh, okay, yeah,
parents.
yeah, yeah.
And I think that's another thing though. It's our generation as parents.
Yeah,
It's a huge disconnect. Because I got students who have parents that are our age.
yeah.
Um, and I understand, we came up a certain way. Our parents' generation was a little rough,
Mm-hmm.
and we want to do better by our kids, have better relationships. Um, yeah, have more of an openness with our children and stuff. But I feel like the pendulum swung all the way to the other side. It's like it's not a mother daughter, it's not a son. You know what I mean? It's like
Mm-hmm.
y'all want to be friends, or you want to just give your kids the world because you didn't have it.
Yeah.
And that's stuff like that says to me. When the first thing you want to buy is like designer something, when you have some money, it just lets me know you ain't never had nothing. That's what I feel like.
Yeah, and I hear that conversation a lot between the trying to be parents versus their friends, and they could have what we didn't have, but it
Girl,
got to be like
yeah,
a earning type thing, and you know,
yeah. It's like because I act like I don't get my daughter stuff, like but I waited until her foot stopped growing before I started spending $160 on Jordan.
right, just what you grow up
Like,
or get them dirty at the
see
park.
parents buying they
Hmm.
toddlers Jordans, like for what?
And get them
Or
dirty, and they go like you said, grow out them. Then talk about something. I got some on sale in the back, gently worn. No, I don't want them hoes now. No,
are you buying the Yeezys? Oh, my baby's gonna be so excited about these new Yeezys. Your 3-year-old? That baby don't
right.
know about no
They
Yeezys.
don't
Got
know
them
nothing
because
about
you
that.
wanted them.
They look at them shoes, think it's a spaceship or something. So
Like, not worried about that. You got them because you wanted your baby to have it. You
yeah,
wanted people to see that you got your baby these Yeezys. Okay, congratulations. So that's
priorities.
just my little soapbox moment because like I said, I see it every day. I'm just like,
Hey man, we got to
but
we got
anyhow, huh?
we got to teach the youth, man.
I'll be trying. I'll be trying.
Mm.
Where you want to go next? Social media and relationships, since
Oh
that
yeah,
was something
so
we talked about last time.
yeah, we got into a little. Well, I think we may have touched on it. About social media and relationships. How social media, you know, tries to shape relationships of what relationships should be, how they should be. Did we talk about would you follow your significant other on social media? Um, how do
No,
you
we haven't.
how do you feel about that? Like, would it be okay if y'all didn't, or do you need to? Do you want to? You know,
Um,
will you be in his likes? Like,
well,
nah, girl,
like looking to see who liked.
right? Yeah,
No, I'm not doing all that. I don't care. Like people were like my students talk about stuff like that. Like, oh, he liked such and such. I'm like, how do you know? I
right.
can see it, but why? Like, why do you care? Yeah, and I don't. I mean, yeah, I would. We can follow each other, not necessarily on everything. I don't think it has to be everything. Um, yeah, I would want to, but it's not
But
like a.
how many times he gotta post you though? Like how frequent?
I don't
That's
think
always a big thing. Like,
no, because I don't. I'm at the point now where it's like we ain't got to post each other at all.
But yeah, see, we grown and mature now. But when
Yeah.
we was younger, it always was a
Oh
deal
yeah, it was a thing before.
about oh, you ain't posted me in a while, or it's only only two of me on your profile. Look at that sound. It's only two of my pictures on your profile. Like that's crazy. You don't want nobody to know. Like
Or, well, yeah, it's like what you're ashamed of or what you trying to hide.
on my profile, obviously nothing. I'm supposed to jump by. You know what I mean? Look, it's been times of in the comment section, you used to date her, or you like, or likes, if you go to the likes, or I see liking half your pictures or something. But hey, girls come up with the most strangest things when it comes to social media and theories. Doing all their homework. You know what I'm saying, on social media, research. All right, man. For all that, we ain't got to follow each other. It's cool if we do, but if it get that crazy, it got that crazy. In the past life, you gotta block them, man. Like huh?
How we should talk about sharing passwords to social media.
Yeah, right. That would be our reaction. Say what now, Chuck? Share passwords. Yeah, please. That is the dumbest. First of all, that is the dumbest idea. And
Wow.
you know why it's the dumbest idea? First of all, nobody's sharing their passwords with. That's like the code to the phone. Nobody's doing that. But to your
You wouldn't do
social
that?
media, now, huh?
You wouldn't share codes to the phone?
No, why? What for? What? But then it made me look like I'm hiding something. But I'm like, this is my phone. You got your phone with your own code. Make your own code. Like what? You know what I'm saying? Oh, why you on my code? You got your own code. What? What you need the code to my phone for? Huh? What you need? No, I'm saying, but what would you need, like, in case your phone's so far away that I need this phone right now. Here, here, give me your phone so I can like your phone. Hold on, I'm gonna go get your phone.
Like, not to look for anything, but like, just to have.
Yeah, you ever went to a
You're
man? Hold
incapacitated
on.
and you need.
You ever went to a man phone and just
How about we talk about that? Yeah,
right?
I
No, no,
mean,
no. I know we go through people's phones, but say you ever went through a phone and just not went to the messages, not went to social media, not went to
no, I
gallery.
don't know. No, I mean, I don't like I don't do the.
Right.
I
So if
have not been in a situation where passwords were shared, or I went through. I just had somebody's phone for
so,
any
why are we sharing
unusual
passwords
reason.
though? So what's the point?
That's my question.
No, I'm asking you back because I said heck nah. So I'm asking I'm asking you.
I mean, I can take it or leave it. I wouldn't, it's not a requirement for me. Like, if we just exchange them just to have them. But if, like I said, I think we said it before, if I ever felt like I needed to use it, then that would
Yeah,
be an issue. That's the conversation.
password. Okay, so back to first of all, no, don't nobody ever ask me for no back. Second of all, back to our original question, sharing social media passwords. First of all, you know what's gonna happen if you share a social media password?
I'm going straight to the DMs.
Straight to the DMs for one. They could be. It don't matter how old they are. All right.
Yeah.
Who you gonna go to the followers? Who you follow? You know what I'm
You
saying?
can
Then you
do
gonna
that
go.
anyway.
Yeah, yeah. You going so the DMs, like you said.
That would be my
Uh,
first. I've done that before.
what you did before?
Gone to DMs. Like I logged in from my phone, like because I had the password, I have like my account, like how we both have our accounts and then the
Yeah.
text and Q account. That's how I had it, and so I
Why
could
did
go
you?
back and forth.
Who
And so I
who?
went through his DMs.
Why you do that?
You said, "Why did I do that?"
Yeah, you just said if I have a feeling. Why you do that?
This was years ago.
Right. But y'all had the decency of sharing each other's passwords. So what you did with that man's password was like, I'm gonna just go through his DMs just cause. I'm gonna just.
Mhm.
But this was a faithful, honest man. So why?
No, it wasn't a faithful, honest man, and I
But
knew
he
that.
but he was honest enough and faithful enough to give y'all a password though.
I guess as an olive branch, extension of trust. And he wasn't doing anything at the time, but I found some old stuff.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, one thing about women, y'all, they love them some old stuff. Love what the old stuff ain't got nothing to do. I was like, man, baby, what? We arguing right now about old stuff, and you brought it up to him, didn't you?
I did.
But what old stuff got to do with what we got right now, baby? What?
Because it was somebody that like
Hold on. Can we reenact this? And this is what I'm gonna put. I'm gonna put. This is the minute that I'm gonna post around. Q went through a phone, and this is what happened. All right, so you went to the phone. All right, now approach me. What my name is? What my name? What the name? Oh, you
no.
can't say that. Okay. 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 What the letter of the name? What the letter? What letter?
No.
He gonna know. He gonna know.
Huh?
What's the first letter of the man's name? Q. It could be anybody.
P.
All right. I'm sure one of Peter, Paul. All right, I'm Paul, or I'm. Look, oh, I'm Pleasure P. That'll be my nickname. I'm Pleasure P. Y'all. All right. So address me with what happened. All right.
All
And
right, so this is back when, Taz was a lot more out of control than she is now. So what
first of
I
all, I thought you meant tag, but she mean Taz. Y'all don't even worry about it, y'all. Go ahead. I was so confused. I said tag. What?
um so my approach or me bringing it up to him went a little something like this.
Okay,
When's the last time you asked such and such?
baby, what you talking about? What? Huh?
You heard what I said.
What are you talking about? What?
When's the last time you asked her?
Why? What? I don't. But I don't know where this is coming from. Like this is rant. Why? What?
Because you never even mentioned that y'all messed around before. You said y'all was friends.
Huh?
You said y'all was friends.
Yeah, we cool.
But y'all had sex before.
No,
You gonna lie in your DMs.
it's in DMs that we had.
Yeah.
But well, hold on. What would you? How do you know that? What are you doing in my DMs?
Stop playing.
Stop playing.
Stop playing. You know I have your password.
Okay. It was a
Yeah.
one time thing, long time ago.
It don't matter. Why didn't you, so if it's just a one time thing, then why didn't you tell me about it? Why I had to find it?
But this was before us, though, right?
Yeah.
Hey, scene. Hey, oh my god. Hey, first of all, we off the hook. Well, first of all, ain't no trouble now. I'm gonna tell you how I should have went. First of all, there's no trouble here. I want y'all to know. I thought my man got caught with something. Q was on here talking about something. It was old before her and everything. What kind of? All right, first of all, hold on. Tell me how it actually went.
That is how it went.
That's how it went. Like that's what he
Matter
was
of fact,
saying.
I texted him. I think we're probably out the blue. Or he texted me like, something pleasant or something. Like, when's the last time you ate or something like that? And I said, when's the last time you effed her?
Why? No, but what was his reaction though? What did he? What did he say?
Like, kind of like yours. Like,
Right.
what are you talking
Yeah.
about? Because it was real aggressive. Like, because this was somebody that they were friends. Like, he made it seem like they were like just real close.
Mm-hmm.
And like, they had driven, they had like just driven to, it's like they lived in North Carolina. They driven to like another city together. And then she drove his car back, like
Yeah.
friends. So I'm just like, what kind of friends are y'all for real? And then this girl always hitting them up and stuff like that, wanting to hang out, wanting to do stuff. And I'm
While
like,
y'all
oh,
was
girl, I
together.
know why.
While y'all was together, they wanted to hang out.
Yeah.
But didn't y'all have rules like? What you mean? You can't hang out with no. What was that like? His what was the rules like? You can hang out with your opposite sex friends. How
Yeah,
did
I mean,
that
I
work?
don't have a problem with you having opposite sex friends because I got opposite sex friends. But when you're opposite sex friends with somebody that you used to have opposite sex with, that's
Yeah.
a different story. Or at least say, like, don't keep it a secret because that makes it seem like that is something still ongoing or somebody got feelings or something.
But was it a one time thing though?
It was. I didn't know, but that's what I'm saying. I had to find all that out.
First of all, you didn't have to find anything out.
I did because you
You
didn't tell
went
me.
look. It was old. It was before you. In what instance should he been like? You know what, man? This girl before you that I knew, man, we smashed.
Because it's not a girl before me that is no longer in the picture. It's a girl before me that he still is friends with.
Do they be kicking it?
I said yes.
What
They
are you
just
kicking
drove
it?
together and she drove his car back. She drove his car.
Well, why you let him go all the way to North Carolina and come back?
They live in North Carolina. They lived in North Carolina. This is long distance. They lived in North Carolina. They
Yeah.
were going somewhere and
So
she
he was
was
like
going
he was like Q. Me and my homegirl going somewhere.
he was going, I think, to see he was going to do something that wasn't sketch, but because I was going down, I think like that weekend or something, then we were going to drive back together. Something where I know they drove together, she
Mm,
drove the car back. I know that much. This
mm.
was years ago, like I said. But
So
yeah,
what was the
because somebody was
resolution?
fooling around.
What was
Huh?
the resolution of you bringing up this old stuff to this man that you with
Oh,
now? What?
he told me he didn't want to talk to me anymore.
No, no way. I thought that was the ending. He said, "You know what? This is too much. You over here looking at old stuff." That- did you fight back? No, I want this to. I want to save this.
I did. I got in the car and drove 7 hours. Say that to my face.
And he did. Hey, hey, hey. That's why you about to. So you drew 7 hours and said straight to my face, and he still did it. Q, hold on, Q, because you ain't go 7 hours. You ain't, you ain't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all was good for a minute. I know you. I ain't tried 7 hours. Just for, come on now.
Can't nobody be mad that long.
Yeah, he gonna. He had to snap out of it the next day. Like, you know what?
I
It
think she
still
did.
was. It still was crazy that she did all that. It still was crazy. I mean, that was cool, but she still was out her mind. So. I'm sorry.
Again, years ago.
Q,
I ain't a
hey, Q said
woman.
I drove. I got in that car. I drove 7 hours. Like you, don't you the whole 7 hours. What you was doing? That's a long time. You was listening to music. You was mapping out what was going.
Pulled up on him.
Whew. Hey, y'all, shout out to Miss Q, man. Hey, Miss Q out here. Woo. She was living, y'all. She was living. You know, living. Huh?
Get here. Oh, from the DMs. Moral of the story is yes, don't share passwords. Stay out of phones. Don't go down in the DMs because we know it goes down in the DMs.
Goodness gracious. Hey, and then hey, I told y'all, women, y'all be worried about that old stuff, man.
I just feel like it's communication.
Mhm.
Communicate. Just be open and honest. Like
But
don't.
what is if something that old? What is there to be honest about? That's in the past. But
It's not
even
in the past that the person is still around.
have you
Like
met the
you,
girl? You met the girl?
I think I might talk to her on the phone, or he told me about her. Like I knew who she was, but he talked about her just they were friends.
So
And then
what?
once I found out, like
Uh,
that it was just a one time thing, he's like, she's not my type. It was just she was throwing it, I caught it, whatever. Um, and he wasn't interested in her like that, but she
okay.
still clearly was though. And then they still hanging out. It's like,
Oh, so you think they still might have been,
or at least, I mean, why are you still hanging around this girl that you hanging that tough with somebody who
that she like
so
you? Yeah, yeah.
yeah. And
From
then
the
yeah,
I
that's what I'm
get that
saying. I'm
part.
like, so you and then you not saying nothing, like either I'm gonna have an issue with it or is something still going on. Like I just think the sneakiness is what threw me.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
And
all.
we just want y'all to know, man, Q has grown. As y'all can see, she's matured. Y'all can share y'all passwords with her. She ain't gonna look in them DMs, man. All right. So,
Nah, just don't give it to
yeah,
me.
all right. Well, look, she honest too. Just don't give it
Just
to her.
don't give it to
She
me.
writing that. But yeah, and that's what I'm saying with social media. Like, all right, so if you follow Joe Man on social media, how often you gonna post him? Because first of all, men don't be caring about that,
Yeah,
man.
no. And I said I'm not because also it's like people be in your business. So as
Yeah.
soon as you stop posting, I'm like, oh, what's going on? Y'all
Mm-hmm.
all right? Or they start going through and looking because I know I do it. I'm like, oh, I ain't seen her post him in a little bit. What's going on? Um, but yeah, I mean that's like the telltale sign when something is trouble in paradise or people done broke up is they stop posting each other. So if you don't post them to begin with, don't nobody know what's going on with you.
Yeah.
People who need to know will know, and for everybody else, it don't matter.
And I see all the time on interviews, like the famous people be like, the best thing or advice is to keep their relationship private. Because
Yeah,
if you get in a relationship in public, you gotta break up in public.
in
You know what I
public.
mean?
Yep,
So
yep.
but yeah, it's fishing. And then as time goes along, man, everybody, like we talked about, everybody runs social media. So when it comes to relationships too, I done seen girls be posting dog the mess out they exes or something. Then next week,
They back
I
together.
love Lil Ray Ray. That my baby. Like, ain't no way, dog. I be like
Not after the internet and known all our business. I
that,
was
and
all
that's what I
types
be
of
saying, bro.
I,
You look
I
like
was
a
all types
fool.
of this, that, and the third just last week. But now, but yeah, I don't. Yeah, or that's a way to you thinking everything's all good. Next thing you know, you got a couple of girls coming to you as a woman in your
Yeah,
DM.
yeah. That'll be.
That used to make me nervous. Like, oh, if I post this nigga, what's gonna happen? Like, how many other people gonna say something like, "Oh, I know him," or yeah,
Ooh, girl, you talk to him, or it's how long y'all been talking? Like, if you get that,
uh-huh, uh-huh. I'd be like, why? I'm like, oh, I didn't know you talked to him. Like, how you know him? Or then also like when you first friend somebody on social media, like somebody you talking to, and you see what friends you have in common, and you're
mm-hmm.
like, oh, how y'all
Yeah.
know each other?
Sometimes, yeah, you can put two and two together. All right, nigga. And then when you scroll down the people's pictures, and if you follow the person, say if it's like two mutual friends, and if you follow the person, it will be like liked by that person.
Uh-huh.
And you scroll the picture like, dang, bro, this nigga like, oh, I got a bro. Shout out my bro Marcus. This man like he used to be on them girls all from picture 1 to picture 95. Like, I like you. Like, do you get the hint? Like, I'm like, damn, bro. I be like, calm down, killer. You know what I mean? No, that's my dog, though, bro. But yeah, it's too much social media, especially Instagram, bro. It's too many things, bro. Like, or say, if you see him now, we always, Instagram likes. It's always been a problem. Dang, you ain't like this person when they had their clothes on, but now they in a swimsuit or somewhere rebelling, and you like that picture. Why you like that? You know what I mean? Like, it's
You
always
like the picture
something,
of her
man.
face. You know, she got her titties out, and you like that one.
It's just too much, man. It's too much headache for real. Like both ways. Like, it's yeah. I just rather not, man. I think back
Next
on life,
time
huh?
the internet will know I'm in a relationship, I'll have a different last name and a baby.
Yeah. Listen. Back in my time, I had somebody that was loud and wrong. Was like, hey, you they seen a picture from like it was like back in like college or something, and this girl that was my homegirl that I did nothing with, she commented, and we was going back and forth just laughing, and then it goes like hey, I know you still talk to your ex. I'm like, what? You don't even know my ex. And I was like, who? And then she told me who it was, and it was my homegirl. I was like, first of all, this is over with. Whatever you thought this was gonna be, it's not no more. But then this is my homegirl. Guess what she said, Q? I'm gonna just make sure. I'm gonna add her and message her. I said, nigga, what? Why? Like, The things people do, bro, is
Yeah,
out of this
yeah,
world.
and yeah. People do. They become private investigators when it comes to social media.
Hey,
Oh, because I
hey,
even have people like do that thing that women do and find this information out.
yeah. First of all, nah, y'all really do. I don't know how y'all. I done seen some women put stuff together that out mind blowing. I say y'all niggas need to work for the government. You hear me? Because that is, oh my gosh. Yeah, I didn't. So I didn't see some research so good. I couldn't even say, nah, I got me.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. You got this whole page of this timeline. My fault, man. Yeah. So I say all that to say
Keep
you
your
ain't going.
relationship off social media.
Yeah, bro. Oh
If
my
you do
god.
it, different strokes for different folks, but it's probably just best.
Hmm.
Relationship private, period. Not even just off social media. Just
Listen, speaking, I know Miss Q got the list, and we're gonna let her do the list. But speaking of which, before I lose my thought, you know, can Q date a content creator?
I never really thought about it actually.
Can you date somebody with a, let's say, can you date a popular, not popular person? Let's say like a athlete or something like that, movie star, one, and knowing that they probably could bag or be, or can you date like a OF model or an ex, um, freak leaker? What they got? Porn star, yeah, freak leaker, yeah, freak leaker. Yeah.
Nah, definitely not a former
Why not?
or
Everybody changes,
porn star,
huh?
a porn star or OnlyFans person.
Ex porn star.
No, because it's not even just that you've had a bunch of sex; it's that people have seen you have a bunch of sex.
Okay, now that's a good point. But I seen the point. I seen somebody counter with everybody been slutted out before, and
Yeah,
even
but that's the thing. 'Cause that's like what the that takes us kind of into the whole Corinne Stephens thing.
mhm.
Like,
You know what? You're right.
yeah.
Because
So
first of all, that superhead been superheading on live to a lot like that. Yeah, like that. It comes to a point that's humiliating. Like she was bobbing for apples for real over and over and over again. To
like that's what she's known for. Like I said, even that aside, knowing that she's done all that stuff, knowing is one thing. Seeing it
in it,
is something different. And that would be my whole thing. Like
and you'll
everybody has been, we all got a pass, whatever. But
yeah.
um
Woo.
being being known for it.
Look, where you could just be scrolling on Twitter and stuff and see an old video, like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah, yeah.
there goes my van. It hurts, bro. I heard she was married to Columbus Short. How? Even
Currently, I know they were married
no,
before.
no, form before, but
Yeah.
how?
Well,
No, how?
niggas,
I seen,
people were marrying her. People were wiping her.
and she could be a great person.
Well, Bow Wow said that she is one of the best people, one of the best women he has ever been with. He said, aside from what she's known for, this woman taught him how to wash clothes. Damn
First
his
of all,
mama.
I was about to say, first of all,
Corinne Stephens taught him how to wash clothes. He said, whenever you go to the laundromat and smell fabric softener, when he in Target, he see the bear, the Huggy Bear. He thinks of her.
so you can indeed turn a hoe into a housewife. I just play. I don't know. I ain't calling her a hoe. She ain't no hoe. Shout out to Super. Hey, Super.
But yeah, Texas sent me a clip from a podcast, and these guys are talking about like, could you see past like
Mm,
her past and like be with her
mm, mm.
or someone like her? And they were saying if they were regular guys, yes, but if they were other like celebs,
Even
no.
as a regular guy, why would the regular guy want that? Knowing who she is. First of all, she's sucking all these niggas meats with money, Q. She with regular old me. I can't look.
Yeah,
She look. She good.
that would all be on my mind. Like, were you saying like athletes
Yeah.
and like actors, stuff like that, people in the industry, like I would always be like, well, why me when you can have, you know,
Right. And
these
then
other
they give you all this incentive and oh he got money, let me do it real good this time and then Virgo me, I gotta get the I'm gonna just give him a little warm up. Like why that's crazy. I just see what you did. No, man.
That's the song.
Right. It hurt. It hurt so bad, bro. I couldn't do it, bro. It hurt. It just hurt.
Hey, mm-mm. Oh, that's like that TikTok that you sent me with the couple that went to the swingers club and the guys was ringing. Did you remember that?
When the guy was what?
There was two guys that were a guy was reading a letter that somebody wrote in.
Oh yes, when yeah, and now talk about yeah. So the story was his wife they was at swinger party or something, and his
Uh
wife was
huh.
like I want to try something, and he agreed, right?
Yeah. So like this guy came over and I
Mm,
guess he pulled his pants down. He had like what did he say? What did he call it?
called it. He said that man had an elephant trunk.
Yeah. And he was like, absolutely not. He's like, you're not about to stick that in my girl. And this girl was like,
I
I
want
want
it.
it.
That is right. Hey, relationship is oh, what you mean? You supposed to be on my team. If I say after tonight, you supposed to be like, yeah, I'm sorry, it's not gonna work. She said, I want it.
I want it. So he was like, all right. So he said he watched this girl get slaughtered. He said he went over and he, he rubbed her forehead while she was.
Look, it gotta be the same video. I've seen this. I've seen a video like that before. Like it was on like social media, uh, where the white dude he was sitting like in the corner of the room, and a black dude was taking that white girl to town, bro. And he brave, bro. Like taking her to town, and the dude watching that white girl face, like she won't never gonna go back, bro. Like how do you
Well, that's what he
mentally?
said. He was like, he can't, he wants to break
He
up
said he
with her.
don't like her no more.
Yeah, he said he wants to break up with her because he said he could never.
But I don't know if they swung before this.
No, it was new. It
But
was a
why
new
would you watch
situation.
that? Like,
Why would you do that?
why
Why
would you
would you
agree to
take
that?
yeah,
Yeah.
why would you take why would you engage in anything like that? What you
Oh,
think's gonna
we
happen?
forgot the real part, Q.
What?
When he wanted to hit the next morning, and the girl was like,
Oh, she
"I'm
said
still
she was
sore."
so sore.
Now she could have just been like, you know,
I'm tired. I got a
right.
headache.
I'm still
Anything, but I'm still
sore.
sore from the weekend.
I'm still sore from. Oh man,
He's
that
like, I
is.
gotta break up with her. I can't.
First of all, if some girl even had the idea, like, hey, I want it.
But that's but that's not even usually a girl's idea. That's usually something niggas think of because they think they about to get something new and different. They don't think that they girl gonna be the one to.
But I thought when men do it, they want to, invite another girl. I don't think no
Yeah,
men be like, hey, let's do this, and then you invite another man, or like,
but it wasn't like a threesome. It was he thought he was about to go get a piece,
yeah, yeah, yeah. So he's like, you go first, and then I'm a. It hurt. That hurt too much, bro. Because ain't no way. Because then when it's his turn, his mind ain't gonna be in it, bro, and he just gonna be thinking. And then you gotta go back to your girl at the end of the day. So
but niggas can do that. Niggas, he would have gotten a girl, and his girl would have had to sit there and watch, or maybe not,
it would
and he would
not
have
been the
wanted it to be all
Q. I'm
right.
telling you, it would not been the same, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but why not? Why would it be okay for a man to have sex with another girl?
Because
With his girl
I
right
think
there.
it's the entering part. Y'all receive, y'all receiving we're
But there are
giving.
things
So
that guys do that I wouldn't want to
no, it's not the
see.
same.
It is the same.
Q, I'm telling you.
I'm
Come on.
telling you.
Another man ramshacking. In and out in and out. With the girls making their monster faces, you know. Oh like throwing around, tossing and turning and smacking and pulling and it ain't the same.
If it's just sex, like just penetration, then fine. But we talking about like putting mouths on people, I would definitely have an issue with that. I would definitely have an issue with that.
So you good with that? Yeah, y'all see Miss Cute. She'll tell you a lot of stuff without saying it, y'all. So you cool with swingers as long as they don't put y'all mouth on it.
No, I'm not cool. Like I wouldn't be cool with any of that. But I'm just saying, like you saying it's totally different. It's not. Like as a woman, I
But
can't even imagine my man putting his mouth on somebody else. Like that's crazy to me.
so what would make you be like, you know what? Like if you had a close friend or something, what would make you be like, well, you know what?
Listen. That's why I could never do a threesome because I would make it. It would be fun for nobody but me. I would be the only one enjoying myself.
Ain't nobody have fun.
I would
No.
have rules. I would
Oh,
have rules.
yeah, yeah, that's right.
So yeah, we might as well not even do it because
Yeah.
only person having fun is me.
People, you got to be the most strong. I ain't that strong. I am nowhere near that strong mentally to even think about being asked about. You know what I mean? I can't even deal with none of that. Yeah, this is a wrap here. Like, there's no way. And then he sat and endured all that. That is,
Watched it. Yeah, because why did he go? Why did he duck off and do something else? Go link up with a girl or something? Why he sit there and watch that?
yeah, he should have went and got a rebound because this relationship is over. I don't know what he was doing. Hey, people these days is just weird, and there's no
Yeah,
way.
I mean the sexual fluidity. Yeah, it's much more broad and much more open. It's much more accepted now, which is fine to an extent. And if you and your partner are both okay with it, then fine. That's just like we talked about Neyo a couple weeks ago, and
Oh,
I've been
speaking of
seeing
you,
a bunch of interviews now. He did an interview recently where they asked him if his girls are able to date other people, and he said no.
why?
He got 4 girlfriends. What you mean
Right?
why?
No, why? Why would he say no? Why? Why?
Oh, because he said um he didn't ask them to be with him. They offered themselves to him and offered their exclusivity to him.
As a man, I can say it's because he can't handle it. He couldn't handle it.
1,000%.
He
That
cannot.
exactly. That is exactly right. That is
Come on,
exactly
come
right.
on,
That's
Neil.
what brought me to this. 'Cause I'm like, y'all cannot
Nah.
deal with having done to you what y'all would do to us.
Mm-mm. I tell you, it hurt. It hurt so bad, bro. It seemed like
Y'all be sliding down the wall.
ain't no way you got my girl like that doing. Ain't no way, bro.
See, so that's why, like, we talked about it what last week, the whole cheating thing. Like, why? You got to think about that. Yeah, you weren't there to watch it, but you got to think about, visualize having done
No.
what your partner does to you,
Oh,
having them do that to somebody else. Like,
I always say,
who
where
is
you be?
staying 4 times? Who is doing that?
Yeah.
See, when you put it like that, I don't care. You talking about some 7 years? Like, I don't care. Like the 7 years of the nasty stuff we've been doing to each other, you doing it to somebody else? No, no, no.
What you done for 7 years? I'm trying to remember.
That's what you said. You was like, if you was somebody for
Oh,
7
oh, yeah,
years,
yeah, about
you
the
not
cheating. Okay, okay,
leaving
okay, okay.
after one cheat.
Well, but don't get me back on that because I want that argument. But all I will say before we move forward is 7 to your point of saying 7 years of doing this stuff to you, but 7 years to you and only one day or something to her, and it won't my best efforts. Shout out to my dog who might have been in that situation. But anyway, go ahead, go ahead. But Neo, he is wild for that. You can't be like that to them. They can't date nobody else.
Yeah, you have 4 girlfriends.
Yeah, men can't handle it. I'll be the first one.
Nah, they
Yeah.
can't. They can't. Like it'll be open, but only on one side. Like that's crazy. That's crazy. But we just kind of touched on a few different things all at once.
Yeah.
Um, because it all intertwined. Uh oh, Damon Wayans is an Eskimo bro. Is it
All
that
right.
he?
That's more. Yeah, right, right, right. I seen that. Well, I think Damon was the one that was in love with it, right? So how I was listening to the interview on Club Shay Shay. I was trying to understand. So his nephew dated somebody, and then how did he run into her? And
Through
a family function? Like, what you?
probably.
Ain't no way. First of all, she wrong too. Everybody's wrong. Well, Damon and the girl's wrong.
Yeah.
And Eskimo Bros is, when two bros share a common igloo. I'd say, oh, that was good. I just thought of that. Yeah. So two bros share, a same igloo. That's a you are now Eskimo Bros. But from her to go to young nephew to Damon for whatever. First of all, it's no reason why that was okay. But he said he was in love with the girl though. And I think he said that the nephew was mad too, right?
Like I got divorced and I was by myself for 2 years, and then I saw her, and I was just like, "Oh my god, I'm in love." And then I found out my nephew had dated her.
Mhm.
Um, Family gatherings are awkward.
Yeah. I seen that where he said family gathering is awkward. Why would you even bring her to that though?
Yeah. Why would she be okay going to that?
Well, like, no, you know what, Damon? I'm gonna sit this one out. You, you ever,
Hmm.
you ever, you ever dated two friends, been with two friends, or
I plead the fifth.
first of all, you already been told us. So how long? How? I keep seeing the meme of stuff like, or the status like, don't you hate when you date somebody and then you bring them around their friends or something? You be like, dang, did I pick the wrong friend? Was that the instance that you had?
No, it was like dated.
What?
It wasn't like dated. I didn't
Oh,
date multiple.
well, what you did then? That you was so quiet that you ain't. Oh, I mean that's kind of like dated though. But how did you not? How, did you not know? Like,
No, I know. The name is it. Chill. Come
now I'm
on.
just trying to piece it together. I was just, how
This
far?
is a
So
long. Come
I
on.
know. First of all, read all that back. Read out all that. Hold on. So did the other friend deem like, dang, yeah, you fine? I mean, I know you. My boy said it was cool. Like what? It was you on.
Yes.
Hey, they say light skinned women devious. They say light skinned women are dangerous, y'all. What?
Oh my god.
So hold on. So
Oh
you hold on. So you was talking to one dude, right? And it was over or something, right?
yeah.
And then he was like, you know what? Just gonna take a picture. Hold on, his friend. Like, come on, you gotta give
No,
some details.
I had met the friends. He
Yeah.
had brought me around the friends. So I
Mhm.
already knew them. They
Mm.
knew they met me through him. I met them through him.
There's no way that's the details. Hold on. Okay, because you hold on. All right. So, how did you know? Like, it had to be a sign. Like, you know what? I could holler at them or say something. Probably
I
get my foot in the
hollered,
door. Like, how
I
did you?
hollered at them.
Oh, he
I
hollered at you.
yeah.
But how did he know that it would be cool? Like, what did he say? Like, I know you talked to my boy, but I think you're pretty. Like, what?
Well, because that was like back when if you know that you're like you friend on social media, your boys, the girl or whatever that your boys are talking to. Like that was a thing.
Hey, don't worry, y'all. We gonna get it out of the queue. It's taking us a little longer than expected. I don't know what
Why
she's talking
can't
about.
we move
She's not saying
on?
anything that we're looking for right now. But y'all
Why
stick
can't
with
we
me.
move
Hold
on?
on. All we want to know is because you that answer was so nowhere near the ballpark
We
I'm
were
looking
friends on social media, so we had stopped talking. They knew we had stopped talking.
for. Right, but what did they say? Like they didn't think it was not cool. They was just like, my
No,
turn.
niggas don't care about stuff like that.
Nah. If you a real because if y'all real bros, y'all real cool. You will at least ask like, hey, I know y'all. Did he say he hit up his boy? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's
I'm telling
it
you,
it's a little more complicated.
no, it ain't. Cause I'm gonna
It
tell you, no, it
is.
ain't. I'm gonna tell you, I got real bros, y'all, and I don't listen to you. I'm telling y'all, if you got real bros, trust me. If you got real bros, one of the it'll either go like one of the bros would have said, "Hey, pull him to the side, hey, and I don't know how much time it was between, whatever happened, and we gonna get the answer to y'all. Hold on, but if it's two bros, they be like, hey, I know y'all ain't together no more. I mean, is it cool? If yeah, because that's what real bros do. Now these two friends that you talk about can and that's it's fine stuff happened. It was it was like a year later, like a couple months or
I don't know. It looks like this is year. I'm talking like
yeah.
a
Q wants
12,
us to know
maybe
that you
12
was
years
young. We
ago.
know you was young, Q. Look, she swear. Woo!
I feel like the show we get a whole lot into my business
You
and
right.
not enough into
How we
yours.
having Q? You got all the fun stuff. You having fun in your life. I just am not having no fun in my life. Goodness,
Believe that at all.
every time you hear a good story out of Q, I fool. Hey, I fool. Hey, y'all, I fool with Q, man. She got all the good stories. Light skinned woman. She holding it down for the light skins, y'all.
Horrible.
Yeah, what you said you horrible?
Post this one.
What you say? I'm horrible. Is that what you said?
No, I said this is horrible. I said we can't post this one.
Hey, nah, I already know what you're on post. Hey, y'all, shout out to Q, man. Hey, Q was the Eskimo sister, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how it goes. She was the one pulling niggas and bagging them. She was the one initiating, you know what I mean? But,
No, I don't like that school there. No, if my friends, yeah, I know it's like a thing if you claim the person, like if you seriously dated somebody, y'all was in a relationship, and y'all was locked down or whatever, then yeah, your friend shouldn't. And if that was the situation with a friend, I'd be like, I used to date your boy, so why you in my face? Um, or like I've had family members try to talk to me, and I'm like, what are you doing? Like, I used to date your cousin or your brother or
but that was,
whatever.
what they say, but that was old. Q
Yeah,
got the juice. Hey, y'all, Q got the juice.
but yeah, like I wouldn't do that. But like if it was somebody I just talked to or just mess with and it wasn't nothing serious, then at that time, I'm saying that was my train of
Young
thought.
Q.
But as I've gotten
Young.
older,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. And wiser. Yeah.
Yeah. Like you said, like if that's your
Better.
real bro, that's your real friend, then yeah, you wouldn't even try that. Now if just somebody but I guess you would talk to your friend like,
Yeah, yeah.
can I? And they're like, oh yeah, that's nothing. Go ahead or whatever. So I'm sure you and your friends have done that.
Huh?
Hmm. See,
You said in my what? I ain't hear. What you say?
I'm sure you and your friends have done that. Like, I mean, can I? Like, is that all right? Or you
Like you said, if it wasn't nothing serious, you ain't gotta bring that up. You just
you
and
just do it? You don't have
it'll
to
be the
ask.
aftermath. Like, oh, you too? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sometimes you don't know. Like girls talk more than men. Men know. Hey, y'all really think we be talk? Just be sitting around about, oh, I did. No, I don't be like that. So, from what I've heard, sometimes it
From what
just
you heard.
yeah, it just actually didn't happen like that, man.
Nah, it
Like,
shouldn't. Well, yeah. For as much as women talk, it shouldn't accidentally happen like that. But I've had friends who have, yeah,
so what
like
if your friend was like, you know, I know y'all did whoop de whoop, like you said, if it just was, if y'all was just,
it don't matter. Like, if you know that that's somebody I mess with, why would you want to mess with them?
but you just said no, not like date, but like if y'all was
It
just
don't
bumping
matter.
uglies.
It don't matter.
Now
If
you
we're
sound like the men. Now you sound like men, huh?
if we're like, because that happened with my former best friend, somebody I messed with, and somebody like I really liked. Like I had a real big crush on him since like high school, and we
Yeah.
messed around in college. Um, and then they ended up cool like after we had graduated and stuff. And then she told me they slept together. I was like,
I
what?
mean, but y'all didn't date. Y'all weren't together. This was
It
years ago.
don't matter.
But you
It don't.
just said 2 minutes ago how you just said back then like they nothing. They don't.
I don't care. Why would you want to sleep with somebody that I slept with? Like that's weird. That's weird to me. It is. Like why knowingly? Like you knowingly. She's like, "Oh, I didn't." She's like, "Oh, I didn't know." I'm like, "You did, because I told you."
You did. Anyway, hey, y'all, hey, shout out Miss Q, man. You know, look at shout out to Q, man. Hey,
Mm,
tell us about about what is it? Keri Hilson and
oh, Esther
Esther
Dean.
Esther Dean.
Mm-hmm. Um. So Carrie Hilson was what on the Breakfast Club?
Yeah, yeah. I and I listened to the interview.
Um. And they talked about the whole Beyonce diss track that she apparently did a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
That basically ended her career. Um. And so she got into how she didn't write it, somebody else wrote the verse and she just performed it and she didn't speak up and she never revealed the person's name who wrote it.
Mm-hmm.
And basically she just took all the heat.
I don't
And
even. I remember the song. Was it the diss?
I didn't know that either. I didn't know it was yeah, I didn't know it was that song until she said it. I was like,
Right. What was this about it?
so it was apparently it was the remix. It was a verse on the remix.
Oh.
Yeah, when I read it, I was just like, I mean, okay, I guess. But
What
I
did it,
would have, I don't know how they attached that to Beyonce because I
what
didn't.
was the who sung the verse though on the remix?
Carried it.
What was it? You're turning me on. You're turning me on. Breaking down the
It's funny.
no one to get that close to me. And someday you're not supposed to be. And that's what I really want.
All
I
right,
said,
so here it is. Your vision cloudy if you think that you're the best. You can dance, she can sing, but she needs to move it to the she needs to go have some babies. She needs to sit down. She faded. That was it.
oh, yeah, that's well. Carrie did say she didn't want to do it, and she was forced to do it, and all that. And then they was putting two and two together, and that's how Esther Dean came in. First, Esther Dean, like how niggas always do, yeah, and did. And then when she was getting the heat trial back, tracking,
And walking
no,
back, yeah, and
stand
apologize.
on business, bro.
Yeah.
But it kind of blackballed Carrie Hilson. She said the
Yeah, and that's why
Beehive
everybody's
and
like
everything.
coming after Dean now because it's like she went on to like work with Beyonce and get signed to Rock Nation and stuff, and her career like took off. Um,
Mm.
while Carrie's, yeah, ain't hers been in the toilet since then. Because it's one person you can't say nothing negative about. Is Beyonce.
Shout
So
out to the Beehive CEO. You know, Big Tex and that little one. Yeah. Yeah, don't lie. Why you act like you surprised like you ain't know? You know.
I ain't know you was the CEO. My fault.
CEO.
Huh? T?
CEO.
Oh, my fault. T.
Yeah, stop playing, man. But
That's news to me.
no, it ain't. You knew
I did not. I
you knew I
never
was
heard you say that
CEO.
before.
Did you know I was Beehive?
No.
Yeah,
I knew you said you wanted to go to a concert, but I didn't know that
you ain't know I
made
was.
you part of the Beehive.
You did know.
Okay.
That's okay. Shout out to the Beehive, man. Shout out to Big CEO, man. Not shout out to Esther. Esther fake. You know what I don't like though, bro? Like you said, when she say and did, then when you get that heat, then you want to switch up. I ain't gonna do that.
Mm.
If you knew you was wrong, did you try to apologize? Like, man, no one want that. And then Carrie Hilson still had a good career. Remember she had the songs with Kanye and stuff and movies, but I guess she had a book or something now. But it's always some drama with some women, man. You know, it's always some drama. But if you said something about me, you gonna have to see me. Shoot.
Well, what? um, this other stuff I don't know about. This is stuff that you put on here.
Oh, what? Oh yeah, tell me what I put on. I don't feel what was it?
Keisha Cole.
Oh, you ain't see the clip? I should send to you when Keisha Cole was dancing on stage. And she
Mm-mm.
had you might can find it on, I don't know, you might can find it on the shade room, but they was talking about the thing she had on. They said she had like a adult diaper on. It looked like
I did see that. Okay.
yeah, and she started the song with shout out to niggas or F them niggas or something like that. First she was like, where the men at? F y'all.
Oh, okay. I see it.
Tell you
Yeah,
what.
I saw the headline was like she went in on should have cheated.
Yeah. Apparently another one
Um,
bites the dust, bro. I don't know what it
I mean,
is.
she did broke up with that dude.
I don't know
Yeah,
who. I don't know who she with now, but it.
don't do my girl because that's how you said. Wow,
Huh?
she dancing.
Who dancing? Oh,
Keisha
Keisha
Cole.
Cole.
Yeah,
You see what she got on?
yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Keisha Cole, man. She
I
got the
like
bop for a
Keisha
lifetime, but
Cole.
she hey.
And I mean, she's had a rough life, man.
Yeah, yeah, she did. She did.
She's had a rough life. So
Yeah.
she just wants to be loved. She just wants to, you know, she just wants to be loved. She got her two beautiful babies. Just be with your boys and F these niggas. 'Cause
Yeah, dude. That's what I'm saying, bro. The next time you give somebody, just keep it offline, bro. Because if it, we don't need you on stage going off on us men because of what him done did to you. You know, what him done did to you. Just we don't need to know, bro. We don't need to know. But that's all
breakups make the
songs,
best
right?
music come after
All
breakups.
right, well let's just wait till the music come out then. Like that. Come on. Hey, but y'all men do my dog Keisha right, man. Y'all stop having acting like this.
Oh, like, yeah, she just needs. We thought she had a good one with Booby, but
Oh yeah, Booby ended up cheating or what? Or they just split, I
I
thought.
think so. I think he ended up cheating on her.
Man, shout out my nigga Booby Miles, bro. He fell off the face of the earth after that. After
Booby
Brown Bond.
Gibson, Daniel Gibson.
Booby. Yeah, Booby.
You said Booby Miles.
Oh, Booby Miles. Oh, Booby Gibson. But his name was Booby though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I got Booby Miles from the football movie. I forget the
and
name.
he had something about Jacquees and Deja Love.
Oh, you know Jacquees and Deja used to date, right?
I think Deja Love was gay.
Me too. But they used to date not only to date her and you know he with DeAndre Sanders, right?
I think they broke up.
No, why do you think that they got a baby? They baby little.
Yeah, but she just posted talking about something. Be careful who you have a baby with, and this.
Oh,
Yeah, so another couple with
they were so in love
social.
though.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, what happened? So
And then
I don't know if they just. Yeah, I just saw it was just this week that I saw that.
wow, and then she used to she was going back and forth with it because you know Jacquees was on stage fake humping in unison with Dej Loaf, and I'm like, bro, why you doing that? And you got Deion up, bro.
See, so that's why. Yeah, because apparently, his family don't like her, and so he don't. She's saying something about he don't come see his kid, and
Oh, that she
he's
ain't
like,
got to
"F
look at
out of
on
here
and
with all that," and not this
man,
ain't the place. Like, don't start on here, or whatever. So yeah,
she
it's
got three brothers too. Dad,
and a
yeah.
daddy.
But apparently, look, she was mad at who was it? Or his ex that he left before that was saying some of the same stuff, like you know why her and Jack used to work up, and now and Jack they were supposed to be showing love.
Mm.
But dad, I'm over here worried about the wrong things. They on stage over there. I'm finna saying, look at each other's eyes because they got chemistry and
Oh, so that goes into you go with your partner dancing on somebody
ah, come on with the transition now.
different.
I've heard I've heard people say, yeah, me and my partner, you know, and it be girls go to the club, and yeah, we dance for different people. It's no problem, you know. What you think? You a dang lie. You cool? So you cool. So if you see your man, oh, I guess, yeah, like you said, some people do be cool with it. So you can see your man, you can see some girl with a dump trunk to, she got a dump. Or one of them slow wind on me or something.
Mm.
And you, I know you won't just about to say no, you just say yeah. And you look over to the left, and my man, your look, cute boyfriend on the wall, I just get held up by his bros and stuff like that.
See that
And that girl going crazy on my
see
dog like that.
that there. Yeah, the extra,
So as
and
long
the
as you don't
friends
get
got
held up,
hype you up and
okay.
all that stuff, then yeah,
What about on the wall?
that's
And you know
doing too much.
the song be slow though. And you
No.
know it be serious when the man hands be crossed like this and you be like this. But it's just a dance. It's just okay. Like you just did it, it's just okay. Now it's not okay no more. That's what I'm
Not
saying.
all that.
Huh?
It's the,
When
come on, see.
when they, niggas be extra, but girls be extra
I know
too.
that's what I'm saying.
Nah,
Like,
girls be extra too. When they be knowing they be looking back. Oh, and you know when they grab our hand and stuff and be like, how cute could that ever be okay with you? Tell
well, I
me.
mean, it's been a while since I've even been in a position like that. You know what I mean? Like where I'm at the club
Yeah,
dancing on anybody. Like
yeah.
we don't do that a whole lot no more. We go more
You right.
lounges and
Yeah,
chill. I do a
yeah,
cute little two step or whatever. Like I'm not really throwing ass on nobody. Like I
yeah.
just, you know. But back in the day, I thought about this. Like after you
Mm.
after I saw it on the list, I'm like I remember being at like dances or proms or parties with friends whose boyfriends were there, and we would all like dance, and it wasn't a big deal then. So I'm like, why would it be a big deal now? Like,
I can't recall a time where. First of all, why would you take your girl to the club anyway?
well, yes, that part. Because I
That's,
didn't think about us being out together. I thought about
oh,
me with my girls, him with his
well,
guys.
you can't see it then. Oh, like if y'all at the same club and he with his boys and you.
No, but just knowing, just the thought
Oh,
that
no, we talk about y'all in the same.
seeing it. Oh no, I wouldn't want to see it. I don't need to see it because it would Taz, not Q. Taz might go over and
Why? What?
stand
What?
there and watch. Yeah, like wait,
Looking
wait
crazy,
for
like
him to
yo.
open his eyes or stand up off the wall and
Right, right.
standing
Yeah.
there. It's like,
Yeah,
oh,
wake up from that.
I
Wake up from
hope
that good dream.
I hope it was worth it to you because that'll be the only ass thrown on you tonight, sir.
That's crazy. But yeah, yeah, back then, today, in the future, no, ain't no way. I'm telling you, I'm not that mentally strong, bruh.
It's a dance.
Is it though? First of all, girls ain't gonna dance with you until they friend give you the okay. So that means he cute. He cute to go old dance girl. Second, y'all booty is right on the hot dog, bro. Stop playing, bro. So, and these niggas hot dogs begin, they begin a little, they be liking it a little too much. Do the girls stop? Nah, nah. It's like they just keep on going. Like, ain't no way, bro. No,
But I don't mean you have to lead anything. You just like, all right, thanks for the dance and go about your business.
nah, nah, bro. It ain't just no dance. It ain't just no dance. Some girls be dancing like they got something on their mind. Like, no, I ain't gonna stop until you know
I don't
they be
know.
doing.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, at in like college and my clubbing days, like yeah, like that kind of was the not the mission, but you kind of go in with the idea that like oh you meet somebody, you
Yeah,
might
yeah.
exchange numbers,
Uh-huh.
I leave, you know what I mean? Like it was like fair game. But like I said,
Uh-huh.
as an adult, like I don't know.
And you
I
know
just
what's still weird these days? I be saying it like it don't happen to me much. Maybe I can read the room good. But when when dudes be trying to dance with a girl, and then she be like, no, and they just kind of like backpedal, turn around. That'd be the most awkward thing. Like y'all, you look goofy right now. Like, you look real goofy for that.
well,
Couldn't
yeah,
do
like
it.
I just
We
be
gotta.
chilling. Nowadays, yeah, I think the last time I was out and was dancing with anybody, I was liquored up. Like me, sober and chilling, I just be really
Yeah,
just
and people don't
chilling.
dance these days anyway, for real, for real.
Yeah, it
So,
is. It's very different. Like even the teenagers at dances, it's not the same. Like when I go to
mm,
work at dance at school, it's different. It's not how it was when we was in there, barefoot, sweating, like yeah,
yeah,
totally yeah. Or at parties, walls blue, niggas
them
blue.
James, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Good times back in the day, man. Shout out to our generation where
Yeah, yeah, the
we used
parties
to
now, the kids,
actually
all they want to do is sit
party
around and drink and smoke. They don't, it's,
and stand around looking
yeah, just,
hard, looking tough.
yeah, it's like, now you be in somebody's basement, you might have some snacks or something from the
Mm-hmm.
parents, and you have some music, and yeah, it was a good time. Be down there for hours, just
Yeah, great time.
dancing, vibing. Ah, yeah, the good old days.
And these kids whack these days,
They
man.
are, they
They
are.
whack. But hey man, we that was all on our list today, right?
You had Clarissa Shields.
Oh, I don't know why I added this, but I seen her. She was rapping. She was free. Now she a freestyler. Now she a rapper.
Well, cause you know
And
she's dating
them
Papoose.
and huh?
Cause you know she's dating Papoose.
Them bars is butt. How like butt? Of course, we ain't gonna say it to her. She got hands, but them is butt. Stay in your lane. How old is she? Clarissa Shields.
In her 30s, I believe,
I don't think 30. I don't know if she in
or
her
maybe
30s.
20, late 20s.
I think early 20s.
No, she's 30. She
Oh
just turned
yeah,
30 in
I ain't know,
March.
I ain't know she was that old. Well, they ain't
Yeah.
old, but I thought she was like over 20. But Papoose got to be like
Papoose
about
is like late
45.
40s, early year.
Yeah, but now she rapping like, come on, bro, just stick to boxing, bro. Cause now you can compare it to, of course, Remy Ma. Just like Remy
Um,
Ma ain't finna start taking boxing lessons. Like, come
she might want to. So no.
on, bro. She might not want to get
Yeah,
dropped.
right. If I say, you know what?
You
Yep, you're right.
go on, stay where you at. Rap about it, man. Rap
Right.
about it. But
And then Netflix, the whole pop the balloon,
oh,
flop
I
the
did see that.
balloon.
Ooh, have you watched any of the episodes?
I watched the beginning of the first one. Like I
Is it
saw
like the
the
clips? Is it like they just it be five people and they come and just I ain't never really watched. They
so
change it up.
I watched it on YouTube. Like I watched like the first 37 episodes.
Of the old style, right? Did they switch it up when they got to Netflix?
Hmm,
Did they switch it up when they got to Netflix or no?
yeah. Like it's seems like it's in front of an audience and like they got a host and it's like she got cue cards and it's like
Yeah,
a game show now.
it
So
take
it's
it out of yeah. And the girl,
yeah.
I think the girl sold it or something or
Yeah,
something.
because she was on there like before it like started like with Devon Orgy, the girl who
Mm,
plays Molly on Insecure. She's the host. Um, and so she was like back in her dressing room, and so the actual host who had the show on YouTube came was like, "Are you ready?" Like da 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 da, like hyping her up and stuff. So
mm-hmm.
the concept is the same, like you know, pop the balloon or whatever, but they have reality stars and regular people on there.
Yeah,
So
it take the
it's more of a reality show now than it is like a
it take
I
the
don't
originality out of it. Like
know. Yeah.
now people know when they get on there, they trying to get viral.
Right.
No,
Right. So yeah, so I saw the clips of Johnny Bananas like cuz I hadn't watched it cuz I was
is
like I
that his
don't
name?
no, but that's
Oh,
what they call him. He was on the he's a reality star. He's from MTV, The Challenge in the real world.
oh,
So he was on there and I saw the clip or saw like the headlines and stuff like that before I watched it. So I kind of knew what I was getting into, but I didn't hear exactly what he said. And then when I watched it, I was like, oh.
I seen that clip too actually.
And yeah, I just didn't even after like I didn't watch past his segment. So I'm like, I don't this isn't
Mm.
it's not I don't know. I
What you
just
used
don't
to or what
the
it used to
setup
be.
is like on the YouTube show, the person comes out, um, and of course, off a first glance, the people can pop or whatever. So
Yeah.
then Arlette asks, you know, the person to introduce themselves, talk about themselves, and then ask what they're looking for, what are their deal breakers, stuff like that. They don't do any of that.
Mm.
Like, and then she started asking the ladies what they're looking for. I'm like, don't I care what they're looking for? They're not the ones like the
Right.
yeah. So I don't know. It just it's weird. The setup is weird. It loses like the authenticity of it because
Yeah,
it's
that's right. Yeah.
yeah
But
it's
but what do you think about the man who said what he said, Johnny Bananas? Was it racist to you? Because he getting a lot of flack.
yeah, yeah. He's trying to say that he didn't mean it for the black girl.
How you tell somebody your feet look like you was hanging upside down in the tree, not like a
Yeah,
monkey?
he's trying to say it was for the girl next to her who had the tree print, or the
He was
leaf
looking
print.
right at the black girl,
Yeah, and she actually, you talking about being, that was his opportunity to clear it up if he wasn't.
and then he
So
had a tweet that said the same. You seen the tweet where it had the bananas and the.
yeah, talking about another black girl. So yeah, he put bananas, which bananas in and of itself would have been okay, but then he had the gorilla. So it's like
Come on,
uh,
bro. It's 2025.
yeah, and like I had never like I've watched all the seasons of the challenge, so like that, so I'm really familiar with him, and I've never heard him or seen him say anything racial. But I don't put nothing past no white man, especially not in Trump's America. So
Yeah.
get him out of here, like
Mm.
get him out of here. So
Shoot, he finna be gone after what?
yeah, and
That's what. That's a wild thing to say.
it is like, come on, I thought we were way past the monkey thing. Like it's real. It's tacky. It's dated. It's stale. Like find something else.
People no, people gonna start getting beat up. Well, they already getting beat up, but you gotta be
Find
careful, man.
something else.
But you know, hey, look, it's been an hour and almost 30 minutes. You know, we had a great show today. Uh, Q gonna be on the Q cruise for a week. Oh, I forgot. You ain't tell us about your birthday. We ain't talk about it. Your birthday happened. Yeah,
Yeah. So I had a
we
birth.
told you happy birthday before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. What happened? What you do?
So Friday I worked. It was half a day, so it wasn't like really work. And I went out with my coworkers after work. Select few. We usually a bunch of us will go out on half days anyway. We have a
Mm,
specific spot we go to, but I was told I should pick somewhere else if I don't want everybody to come out. So I like who I like, and
yeah.
that's just it. So I invited a select few. Some people felt away, which is weird, but
Why is it weird they want to celebrate and you didn't tell us about the celebration?
because we're grown, and I want to be around who I want to be around.
Uh, as you should. You got it right.
like, don't feel no way, like whatever. But so then everybody buying drinks, people sending me money to buy drinks. Like, I had to
Mm,
literally tell people like, please, no more money. Hey, listen, everybody's like, oh, what are you drinking? What are you drinking? Oh, I got your first one. I got like, hey, listen, hold on, time out. It's still early. So that was cool. Then my sister came in town, my older sister. She lives in Hawaii, so this is the first time I've seen her in about a year and a half.
oh.
She came in town for her friend's. She's retired Army, so she came in town for her friend's promotion, and then so she came and we went to the concert, which was amazing. All the aunties was out with their boots on for
Mm.
Mary.
Mary J.
Um,
Boots, yeah.
and so that was fun. More drinks there. Then Saturday, my daughter had a hair appointment first thing in the morning, so I took her that. Then she had a basketball party, so I had a couple drinks there. Like her
Mm.
coach bought me a drink, um, and then we went to my sister's friend's promotion party. She had a party, so I had a bunch more drinks there. And then Sunday I had brunch, and so you know how the mimosas go. So I
Yeah.
had those, and then we
Bottomless.
went to another restaurant and we had more drinks. So I felt fine every day. Like, woke up Saturday, fine. Woke up Sunday, fine. Like, oh, feeling good.
Mm-hmm.
But Monday, those 3 days of drinking, your girl was down bad. I didn't have nothing to eat at all that day. Like I went to work, like I was physically in pain, like sore, and I didn't understand
Sounds
why.
like a successful birthday to me.
I don't know who told me I needed to celebrate the entire weekend as hard as I did, but I'm glad I don't have another Friday birthday for a very long time. But no, I mean it took me a couple days to recover. But it was a good birthday. It's always love. It's always nice to have people, want to celebrate you, spend time with you, you know. Just yeah. Like the people that came out with me for brunch, it was me and like four of my friends, and well, three of my friends and my cousin. Those are the perfect group of people. Like
Mm-hmm.
they didn't all know each other, but by the end of the night, like we were all like, cool. It was cool. It was a good vibe. Um, so yeah, I love celebrating my birthday, and I love that people like celebrating it with me. So yeah.
Hey, shout out to Q and the birthday girl. We glad you had a good time. Look, have a good time. You got the Wi-Fi package on the cruise?
Mm-mm-mm.
That's
Oh, you
good.
gonna miss me?
She got like she ain't been on the cruise since. You said when the last time you gonna be on a cruise? You said?
2011.
Oh yeah. Well, she on a nice cruise, y'all. So they might got. I'm a carnival. She might got the included internet on her cruise. You on
Well,
the Royal
yeah,
Caribbean?
yeah, they have basic Wi-Fi, but you can't like get on social media or stream.
Oh yeah, because the carnival you had to like buy the Wi-Fi, but
Yeah, you got to buy it on there too. So
yeah, but I guess we'll hear from Q y'all all about our cruise in the week. I'm a hold it down. She gonna be out of the world for a whole week, so away from the world. So as she should on vacation. So
and
we'll be
I'll be
back
back in
next
time
week.
for next week. I mean, it's Easter next Sunday, but
Oh yeah, it is Easter Sunday,
mhm.
but we grown though, so
What
I'm not gonna have no basket and get some stuff. All that stuff happen during the day. So we will see y'all next week.
yeah.
On Easter. Um, But it's been a great episode, man. I feel like y'all really gonna like this. And I'm gonna actually listen to it. I listen to bits and pieces of our episodes, but
You
this
don't
one
listen
maybe I'm gonna be no. Like I said, I'll listen to bits and pieces, but not like the whole way through. But this one,
you don't listen to this one.
definitely definitely gonna play this one back. But yeah, we'll see y'all next week.
I'm gonna probably skip this one because I listen to
Yeah,
them.
this was woo. And if y'all listening to this one, man, make sure y'all look at this one. Like, watch it on the YouTube, please. But I see our numbers are getting up there too, man. So y'all keep supporting, man. I'm gonna be posting stuff during the week. I'm gonna be posting some like some still shots from the episode with like topics, during the week, so y'all can, tune in, man. That's all I'm gonna say, man. I don't know, but I might gotta post the one from in the club. I don't know, but because Q said it's okay, then she said it's not okay. The usual.
Yeah, I happen to go through and figure out which clip to post. There's so many.
So many good ones, but make sure you have a good week, man, and we'll be back next week, and we gonna holler at y'all.
See y'all.